Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about some of the benefits of long-term semen retention. One in particular, one that I've actually, it's been kind of a con lately, is the heightened sense of spiritual sensitivity, we could call it. A heightened sense of connectivity to the world around you, whether it be to the cars driving by, the sound, everything is so alive. And the sense of sound in particular is so keen. You feel that everything is penetrating your very being, vibrations and everything. And your sense of taste, your sense of sight. You notice the difference in your eyes. There's a luminous gloss, you could call it luster, that you notice reflected back to you when you look in the mirror. And we could call that sublimated sexual energy. And that's essentially what it is. Because when you retain long term, the energy's got to express itself somehow. So of course it's going to express itself in outward action, whatever you do. And it's effortless. So it feels as if the universe is doing you. There's no forcing. It's not like, I got to do this. Everything happens spontaneous and harmonious. And everybody around you experiences that as well. Experiences that from your presence. Because naturally, your aura will be growing when you retain long term. The sublimated sexual energy is very powerful. And you feel that too. It's a peaceful power. It's what we could call an unassailable peace. No matter where you're in, whatever environment you may be in, there's always this sense of groundedness. And at the same time, transcendence. You're very present wherever you are, but at the same time, you're transcendent to any potential low vibrations, negativity. You no longer respond or react to them. You're not reactive to the environment. You consciously respond. And the mental clarity is unparalleled. Personally, I've never experienced such a sense of transparency since I've begun this practice, and it only keeps increasing. There's no end to it. When you retain your seed, you can commit to it eternally. And naturally, when you commit to the process and you start to experience the benefits, you're not going to want to give it up. It's a joyous journey. And there's no chance of relapse. Once you commit to it definitely, then there's not even a chance of relapse. It doesn't even cross the mind. There's no separate you that's like, I'm not having sexual thoughts. I can't have sexual. There's no separate you to monitor the thoughts because naturally your thoughts are pure when you do have them. And oftentimes you're in a state where what we could call no mind, where everything is just flowing and you're not really thinking. Thoughts come sometimes, but they seem to just float by, just pass by like the car driving by. There's no identification with them unless we consciously decide. I choose to identify with this because I want to manifest it and bring it forth and realize it in physical world. But naturally, you'll be firmly rooted in the spiritual world, which is that place of silence and presence and groundedness and transcendence and blessedness. It's beautiful. And you feel that, and it's always within you. And nobody can take it away from you. Only you, if you decide to relapse or release your seed or expend it unwittingly, then you start the cycle again. That sexual energy drops. And when you relapse, there's a ton of benefits. And of course, I'm a living testimony, sharing my journey with you guys. But you really want to see for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Be it. Become it. Try it out. See the benefits. It's not just me on here conveying my personal testimony. There's plenty of people on here that have shared their story. And naturally, we don't even identify with the story because we're always present. There's a sense of power, presence, and warmth. The feminine energy is alive within you. Of course, by retaining this masculine essence, your masculine energy, it's going to be alive. It's going to be fully bloomed, blossomed, operating at full force. And the feminine energy, the stillness, the silence, the presentness, that's going to be operating at full force and in proper balance. You got those two energies, the Inga and the Pingala, spiraling up the spine, reaching the brain and beyond. The crown chakra and beyond. The cosmic consciousness, super consciousness, sense of connectedness with everything. You feel that. You'll notice too that you're able to focus without being distracted. Practicing long-term semen retention gives you access to a larger part of your attention span progressively, and reach a point where your attention feels total. You can be working on something and there are no distractions. you're completely focused on what you're doing. There's no interference, whether it be thoughts from within or environmental stimulus from without. Anyways, take care, guys. Keep the faith. Talk to you soon.